Okay, we're finally here. After all this time, I'm actually really excited for this. I'm in the middle of making the video right now, and I am really excited to finally get this out there. And in case you didn't know, this is part of a series of my top 100 favorite video games. So there's no one per series rule or anything. Just to throw that out there, make sure you know. There's a link to the full series in the description. I have put a link in the description of every video so far, and initially I forgot to, but I made the playlist and they're all being put in there, and also yeah, you can check out the whole thing there, and you can see my entire list of games. I'll probably eventually make a version of this where I have the one per series rule and all that stuff, just for entertainment purposes and stuff, or people who want to see more variety. But anyway, enough stalling. Time to get to what might possibly be the biggest video on my channel. My hair is a mess. But who cares? Let's go. Coming in at number 10, we have Sonic Heroes, the PlayStation 2 version to be specific. I know this is the PC box art, but it's the only one I could find. Now, this was the first game I ever owned, like the first one that ever belonged to me in specific, and that kind of earned it some points automatically. And also, you know I love Sonic, and you know I love all the characters. And this game has more playable characters than any other game in the Sonic franchise, which is one reason why it is one of my favorites in the entire, well, favorite video games ever. Obviously, it's in the top 10, isn't it? And I like Team Dark the most, but they were all fun. The Chaotix really too were also great. Coming in at number 9, we have The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess for the GameCube and Wii, but the Wii version specifically, because that's the only one I've played. Now, first off, I freaking love Midna. Now, for the rest of it, Wolf Link I always thought was really cool, and the whole Twilight realm, it just looks amazing. The story is awesome, and also there's this picture you'll see here in a second. This was one of the coolest moments in all of Zelda, or in all of video games really, for me. It was just awesome. And it was the first Zelda game I owned, so that also gives it some sort of, I guess, bias, but overall I just love this game, no doubt. Coming in at number 8, we have my first Pokemon game, like the first one I ever owned, Pokemon Leaf Green version. Now, this was a remake of the originals, but this was the first one I owned. And, just so you know, out of the original 3, my choice was Squirtle. Just because I figured that's the question that always arises whenever they talk about the first Pokemon game. And man, dude, I have put more hours into this game than any game in existence, having put in over, I put in, I believe, 600 hours into this game. It's insane, but yeah, I really like it, it's awesome. Coming in at number 7, we have Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. Now, this game is just freaking awesome. It's pretty much the most epic game of all time, with over 50 playable fighting characters from all sorts of video games being able to battle it out And then after DLC, I believe there will be exactly 60 fighters. And geez, it's just amazing, and it's just, I don't think I'll ever get tired of this game, and it will forever be one of my favorites. It will never budge. I'm not sure this top 10 list will ever budge. It's pretty solid. And yeah, the music is awesome because it takes the best from the industry and the best characters from the industry. Enough said. Coming in at number 6, we have Punch-Out for the Wii. Now, this is the final installment as of late, or as of right now at least, for the franchise that is Punch-Out, which is one of my favorite franchises in all video games. Now, it takes the best characters of the entire series and puts them into a game, adds multiplayer, and even adds Donkey Kong in the style of Donkey Kong 64, and it has also, as I said, multiplayer, and then you get challenged after you win the title and stuff, and it's just all really awesome, and I love it. It's really cool. Coming in at number 5, we have Sonic Generations. Now, this is undoubtedly my favorite Sonic game, as it takes the most famous level from all 9 main series Sonic games up to this point, and remasters them, remakes them completely, not just remastering them, completely remaking them in high definition that has never been seen in the Sonic franchise. Just look at this. Behind Wind Waker, this is definitely the second most beautiful game I've ever played. And who can forget the amazing revamp of City Escape? And that is just like one of my favorite levels in all video games right there. And the awesome music got remixed in an amazing way, and everything was just so well put together. Congrats, Sega, you actually made a good Sonic game. Coming in at number 4, we have Super Mario World for the SNES. This was the first game I ever played. Period. End of sentence. That is going to earn it. I'm gonna tell you some of these are nostalgic purposes, but seriously though, Super Mario World is amazing. It's pretty much, it literally is platforming at its best. There's never been any finer example of platforming than in this game. And the music is awesome, the colors are awesome, the sprites are great. I love everything about this game, and it is definitely the greatest Mario game. Period. Coming in at number 3, we have The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask for the Nintendo 64, the second Legend of Zelda game to appear on this video, and the 13th Zelda game to appear in this whole series. Now, I love Skull Kid, and I love the whole concept of the 3-day time limit, and I love Majora, I love the Masked Salesman, and I really love Fierce Deity Link. That is just epic, and it's just very different from all the other Zelda games, and yet still Zelda. It's not so different that it's not a Zelda game, but it's right on that border, and it's absolutely awesome. I couldn't ask for more. Coming in at number 2, we have Pokemon Soul Silver version for the Nintendo DS. My favorite Pokemon game. Now, I'm sure a lot of people thought Pokemon would be at the top spot of this list, but it just barely misses it. But it definitely put up a fight. As in Pokemon the Soul Silver version, Pokemon follow you around. It remasters Gold, Silver, and Crystal perfectly, and it has great music remixes, and it's got, as I said, it has 2 regions, just like in the originals. it is. I will never get tired of this game, because this game is the game I've put the second most hours into with like 500. But man, yes, I love this game. Okay, so this is typically where the honorable mentions go. So as I told you, this is a top 100 list. So, and there was already another video separately made for honorable mentions. So you can check it out in the description. You can see the honorable mentions. But for now, it's time for the final reveal. Number 1.